Started doing risk assessments, but very, very basic, simple 5x5 matrix to make it as simple as possible for people. As I didn't want to have something which was too complicated because it's a fairly long journey, as you'll see. And what were the mitigating actions? One of the things I guess we'd all be familiar with is this stuff happens. You know, risk management happens. It's inherent in a lot of people's jobs, but they don't write it down. And so part of this exercise was trying to get people to write down this stuff, not create a whole new raft of actions and activities, but very much just write down what you're doing. So making sure that there was a consistent thread through all the 11 locations and all through the management structure, everything looked and felt the same. So there was this drive for consistency. And again, with Excel, what you're almost doing is giving people a license to start changing things and tweaking things. And you know, when it then comes back in and you end up having to cut and paste things into a risk report, and it's not exactly the same, people have added columns or they've added rows or something like that, it gets into one hell of a mess.
Risk management tools, one of the key things as well we needed was a tool to do it. We started off, and that was the journey, and Andrew started off and they started to build it in SharePoint. You know, we've got a raft of data in terms of causes and consequences. All of our controls are captured. They're all in there. We know in terms of the type of control, you know, is it corrective, detective, preventative, you know, we know whether how it's scored cold, assessed, you know, will it work on all cases or not. Raft of data. We have all of our control certifications against the heat map, you know. So we have been through the learning pains, but what the regulator wanted to know is we knew what our operational risks were.